You said this isn't the optimal height?
For us to work at because it's above your shoulders.
Oh.
But
well, I can bring it down.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't? Why?
Not on this.
Oh yeah, you got to remove that. You can hear it. Sounds like it's like cracking, but it's just flexing that metal.
Just flexing it. This has been sprayed. You can see because the yellow's in it.
Really? You think this car's been repainted?
Touched up. In there. So we can adjust the head. The idea is originally you want it at this angle so that you can grab it, fold it. As we advance, we'll rotate the head down, make it more parallel to the car.
Oh yeah. Now this is just rolling. Now how do they pull them?
How do they pull them? You do this times a lot more power than I got.
Yeah. And then you really risk, and then you can only really do it based off how good the quality paint is, right?
Right.
You need more heat?
Yeah. Perfect roll. What I'm going to do now...
So basically like the newer the car, the newer the paint, the easier the chance to pull them without cracking the paint?
Exactly. I did my Acura with no problems.
Yeah.
Except for the very front.
Well, that's also you were on the ground and yeah.
After I had some damage done to it.
I think that's probably what cracked it.
It was the fact that it pulled it back out. So I'm going to release this some more.
You found one, Ben? You found another one? Is it a 10 or a 12?
And then we're going to change the angle on this guy right here.
So what are you doing now?
We're going to change the angle to make it more severe to
on the roller?
On the roller. I'm going to drop it down. So like that. About like that. So now it's much more parallel to the side of the car. And now we can apply the pressure.
So just to where it's tight?
Just to where it's barely tight. And then we use the foot lever or you can use a jack. Like a floor jack. A little bit less. So we're going to have to make it taller now. Roll it right in the middle. There you go. We change the angle geometry.
Now, should he be heating that up at the same time as you're doing it?
Yeah, perfect. Well, it's pretty warm still. If you go really slow, that's the other. Going really, really slow and taking your time, take like half an hour or 45 minutes per side. See how far it is in now?
Oh yeah. See, you can't even see. You can't even see what we were looking at earlier.
Just like the other side where it's completely and utterly flush with the insert.
Yeah, allow them to put it completely flat.
Once you get it completely flat, I think Junior could pull it.
You doing down here too?
Yeah. I'm not going to get too far down here because the tire doesn't go down there. It's stable.
What if we do that camber stuff that's in? That
the
caster.
beautiful caster and camber and toe and traction setup from P2M. Shout out.
Shout out to P2M.
Thank you guys.
Yep. Thank you.
High
P2M.
quality product.
High quality.
High quality.
Only the best.
And,
All right, it should be pretty nice right now.
you want to give it right?
Yeah, I do.
You guys hardly ever get to see the man behind the camera.
All right, so just here.
So that tightens it, and then you're just going to crank back and forth.
Tighten.
You tighten, or you can also use your foot because of the way we got it set up, and you can just do it a couple inches at a time, and that'll increase the pressure. On this one, we did have to drop the shock.
Okay, I need some more heat right here.
What this one?
The ball.
Oh, okay.
No, over here. Yeah, right here, this one.
And then when you get it more severe, then you're going to turn the angle of that head almost directly up and down. Most people charge $150 for opening to do this. We're only $149.95.
Right. Plus tax.
Bargain at twice the price.
Unless you're tax exempt. Bring your tax.
Bring your
tax return.
Come on down to Nemesis Performance. Bring your tax refund. If you're like 75% of America who paid 0 taxes last year.
Coming right there.
According to the Wall Street Journal, anyway. Not sure how that worked out.
This and it can
Yeah, so it's counterintuitive. So the more when you crank the opposite way, it's going to push it out against it.
So is that pushing it this way?
You're pulling it away from it, so you go the other way.
I want to make sure I'm loose enough to go here.
You find the other end of that deal?
What is it?
It takes patience and a lot of YouTube videos and
You know, I've never done this, so I've done a lot and gotten into, but never really anything to where I needed to roll the fenders.
yeah, this car in most places has been repainted at some point. They did a pretty good job.
That yellow one, man.
But that also means there's another layer of paint on the original paint.
I'm learning. Say hi to the subscribers.
Hi, 3 subscribers.
I have 205 subscribers, and I know every single one of their names. Yep.
There, right there.
Give it a little more crank, or you can use
It's
your
that 6 thing.
You can use your crank, or you can use your foot to give it just a little bit more. It's kind of a pain to. It's kind of a pain to reset the whole freaking gizmo. So being able to do a little bit more with a floor jack underneath it, because you're trying to keep what you're doing is you're trying to keep the axle from dropping. Because if you apply pressure, you can see that it's moving the axle around. So if you didn't have something to stabilize it, all you're going to do is push the freaking axle down away from the tool and the fender when you're doing it. Got that little tidbit from this guy right here. Mrs. Robinson de Leon.
The brown guy.
He's brown.
I was full brown guy.
Brown and proud.
Brown and proud.
Brown
Brown pride.
Brown proud.
Yeah, that's like that brown racist, brown supremacy. That's, they heard, you know the born supremacy? That's the brown supremacy.
Yeah, this is Dominican Republic's answer to.
So now, do I want to tilt this down?
Yes, you do. Very nice. So now that you've made so much progress, if you rotate the head, you've also got another adjustment on here. So if it really had problems, you'd have to start here and then move the pin to there when you're halfway through it. Just changes the geometry. So just release the pressure.
You don't want to heat it on your
You want to come over here and run the heat gun instead of your mouth?
I can do that. I can do both.
Multilingual, multitasking.
All right, bro. You do your feet. All right.
So seriously, the tool costs like about